Hey, it's me, Bobbert, and welcome back to the final part of Banjo-Kazooie. And I gotta show off a bit of the stage here. Surprised they didn't hide anything back there, being a connected on platform and stuff. Like, oh, like this is pre-recorded, and I'm sorry if I skipped out that one scene uh, where pretty much Tootie told Banjo-Kazooie to go back and stop relaxing because the game's not over yet. Mainly because, well, the good news is you can be able to skip the first ending credits in this version of Banjo-Kazooie. The bad thing is that uh, by skipping the credits, you also skip that final sequence. So now it's just pretty much pushed back to the title screen. And you see here, this is the game over screen, or at least the location where the game over screens take place. There's really not anything else here to do. Oh, excuse me. But you pretty much gotta talk to him first. Pretty much he's kind of feels betrayed. I'm surprised. The other henchman, Krogo, didn't play a bigger part in this first in the first Banjo-Kazooie game, but he does in the second one and a little bit in Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. Yeah, but before we jump in there, you notice these doors in the background. Even though you don't need to collect all the notes to get to good titter or jiggy pieces for that, for that fact, it still rewards you with other stuff. And pretty much those doors help you refill your red feathers, eggs, and golden feathers. Before you enter the final boss battle, and you're gonna need those. And of course, getting at least four extra jiggies, gets you the double the health. Sorry about that. I need to drink a little bit more water. Bit tired here. I think I skipped out on the golden one. I don't remember getting that one, to be honest. I found out a little bit later on. But pretty much this is the final boss battle. There's different phases. I want to say about 5, but it feels like 8, especially if you die over and over again. But pretty much you need to do this about, I believe, 5 times, and she can actually aim pretty good with those things because pretty much working on the those snowman logic and free easy peek. They could get you. It's like pretty much I have to turn the other way to dodge that attack. And another poke in the butt, and now on to the next phase. Ooh, I hate these. I try to see if I can outrun it or something like that, but no, the golden feather is... Oh wow. They get pretty close. Next one is pretty much shoot eggs at her while standing on the platform. And aiming could be a bit rough. I mean, it's not the worst, but it's not, it's not really great either. And sometimes you need to position yourself correctly on the platform, being on the correct part of that platform. Come on, heck. Yeah, I recommend says if you're not sure if you're gonna if you're not aimed properly, says shoot eggs at different direction. Hopefully, one of them will hit. Okay. Ah, dang it! Jump too early. Okay, I got one of them. There. Okay, that should do it. Alright, now I gotta make the same mistake twice. Oh, like, I noticed I hit that platform, or part of the castle. Like, would that make a good shield? It looked like it did, but, I don't want to take that chance. Oh, yeah, this is, the dead face is my least favorite part because you can easily, miss her. Because, I mean, her pattern is pretty simple. It's just the aiming can be pretty difficult. If they do remake this game, like they should take some notes from Banjo-Kazooie and have a target reticle. I mean, it'd be cool if you're able to shoot eggs while flying, like in Banjo-Kazooie, but I feel like that would maybe not ruin the original, but probably make things way too easy. Which in this case would be a good thing. Oh wow, wow! Like, oh wow! Yeah, I need to get up in the air real quick. Again, she got pretty good aim, and it's kind of hard to tell when to dodge. See? Oh wow, I can't believe I got that. Oh wow, I could believe she got that. Oh, I gotta admit that was pretty close. I mean, if anything, I was able to dodge her attack really easily, and I believe falling off the cliff is instant death. It haven't happened to me in a while, because it is a pretty big fall. Dang it, like I keep mistiming my aim. Okay, just take our time. Take our time. Like, I think if you get too close to her, by touching her, that you take damage from it, or at least bounce off. I'm not entirely sure. Oh boy, now this is the part where you have to keep on dodging until, this pops up. That happens a lot faster than I expected, to be honest. Oh man, like, all you have to do is shoot eggs into the hole there, and the Jinjo is going to do all the work here. Oh boy, oh man, like that one's, again, you get pretty close. Okay, so pretty much just keep going. Oh wow, got me good. it's okay to take hits now and then. Especially if you end up, activating the Jinjo right there. Anyways, this is the final phase. Oh wow, like, yeah, she's really drawing them, and yeah, I gotta use a golden feather for that one. Oh yeah, the Jinjo negative. Or what I like to call the tribal chief of Jinjos, and you'll see why. I gotta remember to call this video that, the tribal chief of Jinjos. Oh wow, okay. One more. Come on. Oh yeah, and that's the game. Oh, I love this part. Yeah, I remember beating Guntilda the first time as a kid, and this scene, pretty much rivals the ending of Donkey Kong Country 2, where Donkey Kong punches Captain K. Rool. Pretty much got the same vibe. Man, she could take some hits. I give her that. And I guess this is kind of a reference to the Wizard of Oz. Only it's not a house or building that fell on her, it's a giant rock. And she won't be able to get out of there until Banjo-Tooie. Or maybe to some people, Banjo-Kazooie Guntilda's Revenge on the Game Boy Advance. Whichever continuity you want to go with that. And now, of course, we got that classic rare subtlety with the melons. Good old rare, never change, even though you have. And most of them is in Protonic now. I like this scene, but of course this is the Xbox 360 version, so that means some of the texts are going to be changed, and unfortunately you won't hear them say anything about Banjo-Tooie. Instead they're going to talk about nuts and bolts, which is pretty weird to, even though I'm used to this version of this game, it's still pretty weird to hear them talk about nuts and bolts. But before we get to that, I guess I give my final thoughts about the game. Man, this is like a childhood classic. I mean, it's pretty much a game that got me through my childhood, when I got braces, back in the, I think the 4th or 5th grade. It's like, maybe it was the 6th grade. To be honest, I don't remember I don't remember exactly when. It's whenever this game came out on the Nintendo 64. Pretty much that's when I got my braces, and I had lots of fun, and I keep playing this game, like a bunch of times. either just for video or just for fun. Like I'm probably gonna end up playing Nintendo Switch online version, probably in a couple of years, give or take, because this is an incredible game. I'm also gonna try to get into Banjo-Kazooie. I only played through that once, and well, like most games, especially collectible platformers, like sometimes you need to get a good feel of the game. It's pretty different from the first game. Banjo-Kazooie has more exploration and backtracking, and I really want to get into that game. I mean, I still think Banjo-Kazooie is a great game overall, but I feel like I need to, really know the ins and outs to really appreciate a game like that. But the first Banjo-Kazooie game is a pretty good starter, for those who wants to get into platforming. Of course, there's easier games, out there, that came before and after it. But still, I really recommend Banjo-Kazooie. I heard the Nintendo Switch Online version is pretty good, but you can't go wrong with the Xbox 360 version. Excuse me, I need some water. Been talking too much. There we go. But it's available on Raw Replay. You get this game plus the other Banjo-Kazooie games and other Rare games. That's a pretty good deal. Sometimes it can be discounted at for like $7 or $8. So that's a pretty good deal. But anyways, pretty much what I was saying, whatever version you get, whether it be the original Nintendo Switch or Xbox 360, give this game a try. Definitely pretty fun. Has it aged in some parts? Yeah, definitely. But I still think it's a pretty solid game. And I get, probably younger gamers, who probably would have a hard time getting into older games like these. I still think they can still find some enjoyment there. This is need to probably lower the expectation a bit. But I still think it's a pretty solid game. The only thing I can really complain about, this game is probably the cameras here and there. Sometimes it could be a bit annoying, but those are rare occasion, no pun intended. But yeah, this game along, the River games before and after this game, like maybe appreciate the company even more. Like, man, I still like River, like at least I still like Rare, but I will admit it's because of the past and not the present. I mean, not that I don't like the present Rare. It's just not the same. But anyways, pretty much this part is talking about if you completed the game, you get these secret stuff. Now I remember playing this on the original Nintendo 64 version. Seeing that there are these secret items to get. Like, it made me want to complete the game just to see, what they are and how to get them. Of course, now we know that they don't really do anything, as some of the items you can't get. At least now it's not a cheat code. But yeah, the Stop Assault was like a big mystery back then. And in this version, they pretty much unlock stuff from Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. Still pretty odd that this 1998 game. It's talking about a game that comes out in 2008, and Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts is not even a platformer. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that. It says you think they would do that for, you know, like an actual platformer, you know, like an actual Banjo-Kazooie. To see, you know, Nuts and Bolts makes the original Banjo-Kazooie look like a joke. Even if this is talking about graphics, no, the Banjo-Kazooie makes Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts looks like a joke. And I don't even hate Nuts and Bolts. I just don't think it's a good Banjo-Kazooie game. But on its own, it's fine. It's just not for me. But I can see how other people can enjoy a game like Nuts and Bolts. And here's this part, you know, like for some reason they keep messing this part up in the 360 version, but it works pretty well on the Nintendo 64 version. I think it's like a technical reason. I just don't know how to explain it, but I'm pretty sure somebody did talk about it, and you know why it does that. And there's the ice key. Oh man, like Kazooie and her crypts. Okay, there's the other one. They don't really show off every location, I don't think. Uh, you know, once you collect the eggs and the keys uh, in your first playthrough, you won't be able to collect them again unless you completely erase the memory. It's weird to talk about Nuts and Bolts, but they don't mention anything about Banjo-Tooie. I don't know, it's like, still pretty weird. That's like the only thing I really hate about the 360 version. They pretty much used this game to promote Nuts and Bolts, and I guess that's fair game, you know, it's their property, but you know, they're two completely different genres. But anyways, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this playthrough. Maybe I do Tooie in the future. Just not right now. But anyways, this is me, Bobbert, and I catch you guys later.